What is up, guys? It's your boy Ben Bomb 12 here, back with another week of predictions. Here we are in week 15 of the NFL season already. Last week, a dominant 13-3 performance. If the Giants wouldn't have choked it, I would have been 14-2, calling that upset. And they were up like 17-3 at half. I was watching that. I knew Eli Manning would go off, and then he just choked. So 13-3, still not too bad. 80-48 on the season. Very good. We're going to do the same style as last week, same format, all that, you know, one cut gang, you feel me? So, moving right into our Thursday night game, which should be probably like 30 minutes after I post this video. We have the New York Jets traveling to Landover, Maryland to face the Baltimore Ravens. Jets at 5-8. Ravens at 11-2. Ravens on a 9-game win streak. I don't know why you would pick the Jets. Maybe if you're a Jets fan and you have some like insight or something. But give me the Ravens. I don't know who wouldn't pick the Ravens. But moving on to our first. Actually, no. I'll go in the order it wants me to, as in like up down because I realized that last week. So that's how we're gonna go. So, moving on to our first 1 o'clock game, we have the Redskins 6-7 or the Eagles at 6-7 at the Redskins. Redskins getting eliminated last week by the Packers from the playoff contention. I don't know how much I'll be trying. This could actually be a close game because the Redskins might be better than the Giants. The Giants almost beat the Eagles in Philadelphia. But still, with that being said, still give me the Eagles, though. I have faith in them. Moving on to our next game, the 10-3 Patriots at the 1-12 Bengals. Everyone should be picking the Patriots in this one, but now that they needed to cheat to beat the Bengals, if you guys don't know, Bill Belichick, well, he says he's not involved, but one of the members on the Patriots filmed in on the Bengals sideline for like 8 minutes, like apparently like trying to catch on plays and stuff like that they might be planning for next week, or just, you know, plays that they're running this week that they most likely will run next week. I don't know why they'd want to cheat against this team. It doesn't really matter. Give me the Patriots in this one. People are like, oh my god, it might be an upset because the refs might be harsher on them. It's like, okay, whatever, boomer, JK lol meme. Heading. Oh, okay. Apparently, it goes in straight line format. Okay, maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, so it does go in straight line because this is a 4:05 game. Well, we'll come to that later. Our next game is another 1 o'clock game, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so I'll keep that pick right there, but we're going to move to this game, the Seahawks at Panthers next. The Seahawks at 10-3, heading to Carolina to play the 5-8 Panthers. This might have to be my upset of the week, dude. Just like the Packers at Chargers. Chargers basically playing for nothing then. Packers were looking hot when they were going into that game. What were they, 7-1? And then they lose to the Chargers, get crushed by the Chargers. You want to know why that is? Because it was a later game. So that means it was like, what was it, at like 4:30 the game started? So it's 7:30 Green Bay time. They had to travel all the way out there. Same with San Francisco. Technically, when that game started, it was like 11:30 Green Bay time. So for that reason, I might have to pick them because it's the opposite. Like, the earlier the game is, the worse for West Coast teams traveling to the East Coast. Because if it's a 1 o'clock game on the East Coast, it would feel like 8 a.m. kickoff, or no, wait, 1. Okay, no, I'm dumb. I think I'm dumb. 12, 11, 10 a.m. kickoff. My bad. But yeah, that's what it would feel like. So for that, and having to travel, Panthers gonna be giving it their all. Not like the Seahawks aren't, but I just have a gut feeling it's gonna be an upset here. So give me the Chargers. Give me the Panthers in this one. Moving on to our next game here, our next 1 o'clock game. We have the 6-7 Buccaneers facing off against the 3-9-1 Lions. Lions putting Deshaun Hand, now that I've read this, like on injured reserve. They put their second string wide receiver, I think, on IR. I forgot his name. It's not in my brain now. Matthew Stafford isn't playing. I'm doubting. I'm really doubting he's going to play. Their season's pretty much over. Their star running backs on IR. Everybody's done for the Lions. They're just packing their bags. Buccaneers have not packed their bags, even though they're not going to the playoffs. At least they're still giving an effort. So for that reason, it should be an easy win for them. Lions going for the #1 pick. So moving on to the, I don't want to say the best right now. Either the best or the second best game of 1 o'clock. Just because you have the Texans at Titans there, which should be close as well. But we have the 7-6 Chicago Bears traveling to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay, I'm sorry I had to say that loud, but it's the Packers' last home game of the season. Kind of sad. I won't even be able to watch it, too, because the stupid Lions are going to be on. I know, I live in Michigan, even though I freaking live closer to freaking Wisconsin. They decided to put on the freaking Lions game just because I live in Michigan. They don't care about proximity. But I'm going to stop complaining. You know, I'm obviously going to have to pick the Packers for this one. That's an obvious. But my reasoning why is even though the Bears have been on a 3-game win streak, who do they beat? Oh, they barely beat the Lions and their third-string quarterback on Thanksgiving. Oh, my God, no way. And then they get a week off. They beat, oh yeah, they barely beat the Giants. They were losing to the Giants for most of that game. I'm pretty sure 3 weeks ago they were losing to them for a lot. They beat them by like 3. This week they did have a convincing win to the Cowboys, but the Cowboys are 6-7. They've lost like 7 of their last like 10 games or something. They're bad, dude. They're not good, you know? So they haven't really beaten any impressive teams. You can say the same thing about the Packers. So if that even comes down to that you're doubting, the Packers are like cracked at home, man. So definitely pick the Packers in this one, man. I'm definitely going to hurry up. We're already at 7 minutes. I've only made like 5 freaking picks here. Moving on to our next game here. We have the 5-8 Broncos, 9-4 Chiefs. Broncos looking hot as of last week. That will not continue this week. I have Kansas City in this one. I'm sorry for speeding up the picks. I want to get to playoff predictions as well. But give me the Chiefs in that one. Lock is definitely going to cool down. Yeah, give me the Chiefs in that one. Then moving on to our next game, I'll freaking skim over this game ASAP. Don't mind me. 3-10 Dolphins, 2-11 Giants. Give me the Dolphins in this one. They're a little bit better. Doesn't matter home or away. Actually, I feel like the Dolphins are less tanky just because their players care more. So give me them in that one. Big game of the week. I already have this one. I think it's kind of obvious to me. Titans are at home. What are they on? Like a 4 or 5 game win streak with their new quarterback? And they're scoring like the most points in the NFL since like week 8 or something, which is really good. So, yeah. And Texans getting absolutely dokied on last week. So I don't know how you can pick against the Titans right now, you know. Even next week against the Saints, you might even be able to pick them. Moving on to our first 4 o'clock game, 4:05, we have the Browns, 6-7 at the 3-9-1 Cardinals. Might be a squeaker here. Depends. Dude, Browns always play down to their competition, so it'll be a close game on the road. Cardinals didn't pack up for the season, even though they're out of the playoffs. But give me the Browns in this one. And moving on to probably our hardest game to predict based on 2 awkward teams. Like, the Jags have been giving up so many both of these teams, their season's done. They're not going to make the playoffs. Jags being officially eliminated. Raiders not officially eliminated, but they're not making it with how cold they've been. But they've been less cold than the Jags. So give me them. A game I want to go over a little bit. 9-4 Vikings at the 5-8 Chargers. Chargers are not packing up. Phillip Rivers, he probably, most likely, it might be his last season in the league. So he's going to give it his all, you know. No one's giving up for them. They blew the socks off the Jags, even though the Chargers are officially eliminated now from playoffs, even with the win last week. Chargers, another one of my upsets of the week. I know I'm picking everything that freaking helps the Packers, but at least I have reasoning to back it up. I'm not like, oh my God, the Bengals are they're gonna crush the Patriots. You know, at least I give some good, solid reasoning from home and away games, time zones, you know, injuries, you know. So at least these are reasonable picks that can actually be backed up with like evidence, you know. So moving on to our next game, it would be helpful for the Packers to root for the Cowboys in this one, but Cowboys Rams winning 5 of their last 7, Cowboys dropping 7 of their last 10. I don't know how you can pick against the Rams right now. Kind of same scenario with the Titans. Cowboys still haven't beaten a team over 500. They have a chance here at home, but I don't trust them, man. Moving on to our first 425 game. I don't know why there's so many 405 games. At least I get to watch the Vikings game since I'm closest to Minnesota out of all those teams. Thank God I don't got to watch no garbage game, you know. But moving on to our second 425 game. We have the 4-9 Falcons at the 11-2 49ers. I'm going to be rooting for the Falcons, you know. I'm going to be rooting for the Falcons. Sadly, like, that would feel so nice, man. If all these predictions go right, that would feel so nice. If I have the Falcons winning, that would feel so freaking good. But I'm going to give it a San Fran. They're at home. There's really no, I mean, injuries. Yes, they don't have Richard Sherman. They don't have, like, literally so many people. That's a reason. But I don't think it's a good enough reason, you know. I want to be at least a little bit fair. You know, give me the Niners, man. Moving on, an actual decent Sunday night game. This one actually got flexed. 9-4 Bills at the 8-5 Steelers. 2 defensive teams. Steelers winning 7 out of their last 8 games. Wow, that is a surprising statistic. The Bills have been on a roll too, barely losing to the Ravens. So for that reason, I feel like they can pull it off here. Here at home, or on the road, shall I say. But yeah, moving on to our Monday night game, 6-7 Colts at the 10-3 Saints. This game doesn't really matter for the Packers if they plan on winning out. So being unbiased here, I think the Saints will pull it off. Saints are at home. People are saying there's an upset alert just because, like, I think the Colts are still in the playoff race. So they still have something to play for, you know. They haven't packed their bags yet, so they're still playing for something. But the Saints are playing for something too, a.k.a. a first-round bye. They're literally, what? If they win this game and the Packers win as well, they'd still be like a 10th of a game off, you know, based on conference record. We have the tiebreaker for the 2nd seed. But I'm going to go over the playoffs here real quick for like 1 second because I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video. So, Baltimore stays at the 1 seed with the win. New England stays at the 2 seed with the 2. Kansas City stays at the 3 seed with a win. Tennessee staying at the 4 seed with a win. Actually, wait, no, they move up. They were the 6 seed, right? Yeah, 6 seed moving up to the 4th seed with a win and controlling their division as of right now. Houston drops all the way to the 6th seed at 8-6. Pretty major because do I have the Steelers winning? Oh no, I don't. If they won, yeah, then they would be out of the playoffs, and the Bills would be wow, that has major playoff implications. But I have the Bills winning, so they stay at the 5 seed. Bills do at 10-4. Looking over here at the NFC, San Francisco is in Seoul. Like, they probably have the best chance, if this all goes right for them, to get the 1 seed here, because now they are 2 games ahead of San Francisco for the division, and 2 games technically ahead of Green Bay, since Green Bay has a head-to-head not tiebreaker. And Green Bay staying at 2 with the win. San Francisco staying at 1 with the win. New Orleans staying at 3 with the win. Philadelphia moving up to number 4 with their win and the Cowboys' loss. Moving up to 7-7. That's embarrassing, you know. Los Angeles Rams moving... Oh, dude, voice crack. Thank you, guys. But Los Angeles Rams moving up to the 6th seed with a Rams win and a Vikings loss. And last but not least, Seattle losing but still staying at the 5 seed, a game ahead of Los Angeles. So right now, as it goes, 3 NFC West teams. That division is so dominant, man. I would hate to be. I mean, I know as a Packers fan, it's kind of biased because we have a pretty good division as well, but they have a really good division. You know, 3 contenders, 1 non-contender. You know, just like ours, kinda. But the Bears aren't as good as the Rams. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all watching the video. 15-minute long video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Let me know what y'all's predictions are in the comment section below. Let me know if you disagree, if you agree. But for now, it's BenBomb12 signing out. Have a good rest of your day. I'll probably stream like Saturday for those of y'all have good exams, if y'all are taking exams this week and or next week. As BenBomb12 signing out. Peace, guys.